Previously on Saving Throw. We sat down with the Mad Doctor and we talked, and talked, and talked.
What are you helping the Shatterers with?
So amongst my many works, that has always been the top of my lists. To create something that enables TL to shatter the hearth.
Who else? I know the Shatterers have been trying to keep you in the dark, but have you met any other leaders of import?
Well, there are officially 6 of them, but their leader's goal is clear. Shatter the hearth, assume absolute control over magic. In its current state, the Interrupter is not strong enough to shatter the hearth, of course. So, in order to get it to that stage, we decided on a test run.
Okay, we're gonna need you to clarify that statement.
You can have like 5 questions, please, quick.
No,
Without me, they have no choice but to stick to the plan as written, which means proceeding and activating the weapon. Proceeding with the attack on, and I apologize, Mr. Shamari, the attack on Atomar. What about you, Mr. Emerance? Would you give it up? You give up your own magic, that is, to ensure infinite and uninhibited magic for others where it's needed. But our conversation was cut short by a strange message. And he extends a hand out holding something, a piece of parchment. Heroes, I realize we're all doing something important, but may I speak to you all a moment outside of our guest's ears? He shakes the parchment at you. Now we accept an invitation, or not, in Saving Throw, cracks in the foundation.
You said the 3 people they needed to enact the plan was Troton, Selfaria, and who?
Chadya.
Chadya, okay.
Particularly, they need Troton, is what he told us.
Oh, okay. Big strong
they're waiting
guy.
for Troton to get here.
Big angry man to carry the big angry bomb.
Is it because he...
Go ahead.
I guess I'll ask one question. Is it does he not use magic? Is that why? Like, why does he need to be here?
Yeah, that's the question.
So, in response to that, Junver, well, my shielded friend, Selfaria can't interact with the device. Miss Jadestone shouldn't interact with the device. Mr. Ocelor, well, you said it right there. No magic. How do you say that's a bingo?
Shut up.
Yeah, when you told me you told me don't throw fireball here, I was like, oh, fucking can't be magical. Okay. I don't have any more questions, I don't think.
Yeah, time is of the essence. I'm cool to...
Okay. We'll piss on 1 second. There's a knock at the door, and with a huff of breath, it opens, and Gyro appears, opening the door just enough to let himself in and closing it behind him. And he extends a hand out holding something, a piece of parchment. Heroes, I realize we're all doing something important, but may I speak to you all a moment outside of our guest's ears? He shakes the parchment at you.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure, but make sure your guards come in behind us.
Yeah, that's, you don't gotta worry about that. He's not gonna. I'm not gonna. Philo will not escape while you are in this palace.
Cool.
I will guarantee you.
Well,
Don't fucking apparate out the goddamn
It
will.
would be
happens
so funny if Chris is like, oh, he got away.
I'm not gonna fuck you like that. And then you all exit, close door, guards going, whatever. He holds out a folded letter with the wax seal already broken. This is addressed to you all.
So you broke the seal. Okay.
Yes, he did. More on that after we pee.
He broke the seal,
When I get
and
back,
so
I'm gonna
are the
kick him
rest
in
of
the
us.
Not his nuts.
All right.
Yes. So, what happened right before we pissed? There was a knock at the door, and Gyro re-entered, looking somewhat flustered as he had just gone to double the guard, triple the guard, whatever the fuck. And he has a letter with him. And he speaks to all of you. It's addressed to you all. He speaks kind of confused. He's holding out a folded letter with the wax seal on it already broken. Mm-hmm. Who would like to read this motherfucker?
Before we read it, I would like to ask, did you read this or did someone else read this?
He went, yes, of course I read it. We're literally dealing with terrorism.
That's fine. When this is over, I'm going to kick you in the balls. Continue.
Yeah, that's
Don't read my mail. There's police for that.
He is the police.
Yeah, he literally is.
Buddy, that's mail theft. That's very illegal.
It's very illegal.
Now, to be fair, we haven't established if that's a federal offense and saving throw or not.
God.
Also, is Joe Biden allowed to read your mail? That's the question I want to know.
Can I
answer
do a
is
knowledge
yes,
check
unfortunately.
for if mail fraud is or mail theft is?
Here's what I would say. In the reason wax seals exist, kind of thing, you shouldn't do it.
Mail fraud.
It's a real dick move. However, yeah, if the president read my mail, I wouldn't tell him he couldn't.
I would.
To
fucking
keep,
Gyro isn't the president.
to keep
fair.
things going, just send me the DM and I'll read this stupid letter.
Okay. I can't wait for something I misspelled or wrote confusingly in here.
Oh fuck yeah! I'm gonna roast your ass. Oh, okay. Quote.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. Investigation check first.
Oh,
It doesn't change the words.
I'm not good at these. 16. That's not bad.
Yeah, I'll just keep the whole thing. Fuck it. As you hold the letter, you're a bit surprised by the quality of it. This is like nice, fancy invitation parchment. Kind of like, remember when you got the letter to attend the Ondal ball? It's like that's like what this should be for. Anyway, read it.
I mean, I looked at who wrote the letter, so that makes sense.
Yeah.
You can tell me to fuck off based on what Zach just read, but can we tell from the seal who it is? Doesn't matter. Will the letter answer this question?
It's a green wax seal. There's not like a what do you call it? Like an actual crest pressed into it.
Okay.
Can I? Hey, in this situation, I would read who sent it first. I'm gonna say that out loud. It's from Chadya Jadestone.
Oh, of course, it's green.
Yeah.
Fucking bitch.
Yeah.
Wow. Dear lovely and handsome heroes of the Imperial Guild. Oh, thank you. Ever so sorry our time was cut short at the Ondal estate in Rotmar, and unfortunately, when you visited my warehouse earlier today, I was a bit busy. But luckily, I was able to briefly meet your masked gentleman before you all departed. I believe it is a lovely time for us to have a formal meeting and introduction. Seeing as we have a bit of time before our dear friend Troton returns, I would love if we could find some time to discuss what is best for all of us. I am certain we can find a way that all of you are happy, and so am I. So I would like to cordially invite you all to a betrayal. My terms are simple. Let us meet, we can arrange a deal. You may have the doctor's experiments, you may have the head of Troton Arcelor, and you may have Selfaria, all without having to fight Troton's little army. And in return, you merely listen to my reasonable demands. If you would like to meet, I will make myself available earlier this evening, just downriver at the lovely establishment. Mog's Margarita Village. Shout out to patron Mog's. That's written in the letter. That's in the letter. I don't know what that means.
She wrote that.
Meet us at Mog's Margarita Village. If you do not show up tonight, I will assume you have no interest in making a deal, in which case I humbly request that when we encounter each other, you let your masked friend and I fight properly before we all kill one another. Until our next meeting, all my love, Chadya Jadestone.
Well, that's certainly not a trap.
Fuck. I mean, I was of the mind that we should just, go to the mine. But okay. If we go to the mine and she's waiting at the things, that's one less person we have to deal with. However, there's a pretty good chance that they're also expecting that and they're going to beef up security at the mine.
She did also say we could have the head of Troton Oscillor and Sulfaria.
So I'm gonna, in a non-character voice, I want to highlight a couple things in here. One, she's acknowledging that, hey, she was at the Ondal estate and did all those murders.
Yeah. We kind of figured that. I feel like from the
Two, because it's hard as fuck. The line. So I would like to cordially invite you all to a betrayal. I just thought that was dope.
Chris jerking himself off right now.
Yeah, I wrote that and I was like, that fucking rules. Yes, she's offering to basically give you everything you want. The Doctor's Experiments, Troton, and Safari. She also notes without having to fight Troton's little army. And all you have to do is basically listen to her demands. And then, yeah.
We need to accept her demands.
Fair. She's gonna ask you to accept them. I'll tell you that off the fucking cuff there, bud.
Well, you guys were nice and listened to me, so I guess I'll just give you everything you wanted.
Anyway, back to the moon I go.
Well, here's the thing.
Also, Marg's Margarita Village.
Patron Marks.
If she can help us kill Trode, he's the one that can set the device off. She can't, or at least she shouldn't. She might fucking evaporate into magic dust.
I mean,
or specifically dust lacking magic.
Say can find another guy.
I was just saying, isn't this the guy who can't die?
He's so angry he can't die. Yeah.
Okay.
It's more complicated than that, Karen, but you're onto something.
Yeah. Okay.
So if she gives us his head, will that still be alive?
Can we pros and cons this? We go there, pros. They take care of a lot of things that we don't want to deal with. Cons, she's gonna ask for something. That something probably includes her 1v1ing Chiron. I don't know how you feel about that, Chiron. You probably want this, but I don't,
He's like, I'm into that.
Also,
joke's on you, I'm into that shit.
Also, con.
She was a physical specimen. Chiron's interested.
We are on a timer.
We are.
And if we go there, we don't know how much time we have.
Also, technically,
so
I'm flattered.
Yes, you have very little information on that. She noted before Troton returns, she wants to meet, basically. But that's all you know.
I mean,
look, in my eyes, this is one of the people we need to stop anyway, and unfortunately, we have the whole, and hopefully, Gyro's gonna have pretty much the whole city scouting as much as they can between the mines and here.
Yes.
I don't know if the five of us are going to make much of a difference in that regard. Heading to at least talk to her, if not stop her before she links up with the other two, is probably our best option.
So, real quick check-in with Gyro, because there's some information that it's not super important, but it'll help, I think, in what y'all are thinking. Yes, in response to the letter, he basically is just like, what? This can't be the same Chadya I know. It's preposterous. Secondarily,
Ask.
yes. The other thing is, guard is like triple doubled. He has instructed the guard to, from basically here on out, everything that comes into the village, either airship, boat, or land. Land's gonna be like the smallest way to get into the city, but there is routes. Inspected, open all the crates, tear the shit apart, nothing in, nothing out.
Yeah.
Ash, let me ask you this question. Do you think it would be worth asking our captive here what he thinks about this?
I was thinking that too.
I could even pull up the liar's candle and fake it with prestidigitation.
At some point during this, not super important, Alistair, you received a message back from Vessler.
Oh, good.
Marin on the way as soon as possible.
Oh, thank fuck.
Cool, we got our own nuke.
Love having Marin on the way.
It's a very small one, but it's a nuke.
Yeah.
I mean,
Get it? She's shorter than me.
No,
you
man.
can ask. Want to ask Philo for his thoughts on this?
Behind the door. Hey, what's going on out there?
I know. What information do you think he'll have to impart?
We could just ask him what Chadya might have to gain by breaking off from the Shatterers. I mean, we still give him a good amount of information with that question, but not the rest of it.
Junva points out a good point. When he was describing the 6 leaders or key figures in the Shatterers, he seemed to imply that they all had different odds that they were doing this for. If we could also get more information about what drives them apart, we might be able to use that to our advantage.
Alistair, take an inspiration point.
Hell yeah! Let's go!
I'm the one that brought it up! Eat my ass, Chris!
Junver also take an inspiration point. That's a fair argument.
Let's go, gamers!
Hell yeah!
Okay, well, because Chris gave me an inspiration
Sure.
point, I'm absolutely
Sure, go
doing
ask
that. Hey, Philo!
Hey, what's going on?
Everything I just said.
Yeah. Let me just tell you the thing about Chadya then, because I think that'll clear a lot of this up. Are you familiar with the Resi of Ekran? The Ekrans believe them to be like little shards of their god fallen to the ground. Their magic is peculiar. They referred to her, I suppose they still do, as the Resi of Conquest. Her magic allows her to seamlessly conquer those of weaker minds. She carved out quite a life for herself in Ekron, as Resi tend to do, but I understand she got too large for her own place. 10 other Resi banded together to oust her for Ekron, and somewhere in that arrangement, her magic became weird.
How weird? How?
Great question. Uncooperative in a way it had been prior.
Ah, you mentioned she wanted to have control of magic.
I, admittedly, have put her requests rather low on my list of researches. But yes, one of her rewards for this whole arrangement is that I will divide her magic in such a way that she can do what she wishes with it again. She was he has more information, but like he honestly doesn't have a ton. I try to figure out a way to give it to you in a good way.
She doesn't necessarily want them to blow up this building with you in it, because then she loses her access to magic.
Bingo.
Yeah.
Again. This
That's
guy's
a
getting
bingo.
all the bingos here. In addition to that, her abilities are vital to their plan in some manner or another, so the Shatterers can't necessarily stand to lose her either. Does that answer all your questions, or did I forget something?
Any other weaknesses we can exploit with these motherfuckers? Like differences? Like she's willing to kill Troton. What's up with that, bro? Can she even do that?
She's the conquest person. She's
That's
big
it.
for a bitch.
So by that, he's like, huh, interesting. Well, that's an interesting matchup there, I suppose. I suppose, in theory, any one of them could kill another with enough assistance. Troton, of course, has his army, which does make things a bit more complicated. Although I guess if you can just turn their brains off, it's not really much of a problem now, is it?
I'm sorry, who?
Can you explain that last part? So, like, basically, like, what he's saying is that her ability, or whatever it is, allows her to conquer, it was the word he used.
Oh, conquer minds.
Weaker minds, to an extent.
She got conquerors hockey?
Yes. So, like...
Oh no, Alice! Wait, she can conquer weak minds? Alistair, be careful!
Wow, fuck
Got him.
off.
Boomed his ass.
I stood up for you so much this stream.
and then and then he noted like we have an army, like we have a Hulk type beat. It was like, well, I mean, Troton has, he's not alone, but then it was like, well, if he doesn't have any backup, yeah, she could probably fucking whoop his ass.
And his army?
Yeah, Mr. Ocelor assembled quite the war band during his time in Ekra-On, and many of them still align themselves with them. The Shatterers don't maintain any sort of army or anything of the sort, but that would be the closest.
God, Ekra-On, man, what the fuck's going on there?
It's a big place that isn't doing any of the shit we're doing over here.
Yeah.
I just realized we might want to ask this guy another question.
Go for it, buddy.
What's your favorite drink?
I was gonna say it's fine because he's
no.
just gonna ask Ash like how he likes his salad. Like it's fucking.
Thank you for reminding me, because there is an important thing he has to ask Ash. Actually, that's that is important for everyone involved.
In the past, I assume you're aware of this. We talked about it before. We fought Troton, and we fought a bunch of other people with him. There was a particular gentleman who could cast spells without.
Mr. Subtle.
Yes, exactly. There was a particular gentleman who could cast a bevy of spells without speaking a word.
Subtle spellcasting is a thing beyond like Kassira.
I know.
It's just
but
like
is there a notable person within the shadow that you're aware of that could do that?
We got a real name.
And can do it repeatedly with like many spells.
So when he outlined the Shatterers, real quick, Troton, TL, Chadya, Selfaria. The mystery two are two people he doesn't know the identity of. Yeah. One of which he called a magic user. He was derogatory towards them. He referred to them as like a cheap copycat. And cited that the teleportation spell, which would have been the thing they used to leave, is like a copy of Darmay's teleportation. And that thing they used to conjure the little goobers that you attacked was a mimic of TL's magic.
Right.
Okay. And so, presumably, Mr. Subtle is this other caster.
I mean, I'll just tell you, yes, that was Mr. Subtle.
Yeah, I mean, that was certainly my assumption.
Okay.
Unless we have any other questions, I have one more that I think is a decent final question.
Yeah, go for it.
In this note, which I assume I've read in its entirety, Miss Jadestone promises to offer us Selfaria on a silver platter. How does that make you feel?
Nonplussed? I'm not a father. It's a ridiculous thing to think of such, but it would be a waste of some of the greatest scientific invention ever conducted to just destroy her. Can I get an insight check, Alistair?
I'm not good at that.
He would be miffed.
It's a 13. It's not amazing.
You get the sense he's not giving you the 100% of what he actually is thinking there, but nothing beyond that.
Let me ask you this. If we... I don't know. Tried to negotiate something to help Selfaria, would that make you happy? Could you offer us something in return for this?
Does that get me out of prison?
You're asking a lot here, my guy. I'm not gonna lie. You're like super big war criminal status.
I'm a reasonable gentleman. I could work in the guild in some sort of permanent work study program.
Listen, we'll send you to Fantasy Argentina. All right.
Ooh, now we're talking. I hear
all the war criminals go.
I hear great things for super scientists happen over there.
No, okay. I was kind of hoping to get him emotionally involved in Selfaria's existence, and that doesn't seem to be happening.
To give you one thing on that, he noted that without his research, Selfaria will cease existing.
Right.
He also mentioned that as an artificial thing, she requires a lot of upkeep.
Yeah.
It seems like he's more proud of her as a
achievement rather than a thing he cares for.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping to get it. Yeah, but all right.
She's an experiment success, not a person he has emotional attachment to.
He's an asshole, and I don't know why I expected him to have one thing that he actually cared about, but that's fine.
Actually, sorry, I know we said final question. If Selfaria will die if you're not around, why the fuck would she be willing to kill you?
It's a great fucking question.
I mean, no, yeah, she tried to kill me as him, so.
Yes. Yes. Unfortunately, in her, what would you call creating an artificial mind? Creating an artificial mind. In creating her mind, I was forced to put in certain concessions, protocols, as it were. I'm trying to go. Basically, I can't think of a better way to word this. Basically, it's like he was told, like, you have to build her. Like, if you're gonna have they weren't gonna let him build a weapon that would defend him.
Okay.
All right.
So, like, basically, gun to his head, he had to program her so that she would
could kill
not
him. Yeah.
strictly listen to his orders, basically.
He's a pacifista. My One Piece fans out there.
And to clarify, I would have built in a failsafe in order to override that, but I couldn't figure it out in time.
Oh, tragic.
Is that a you couldn't figure it out in time wink thing, or you couldn't?
No,
figure it out in time?
it's a Troton was going to cut my head off if I didn't finish.
Okay. Yeah.
Bosses, am I right?
I can't. The working conditions are just absurd.
You should join a union.
All right, who wants to join the evil super scientist union? Ooh, only one. Okay.
Call it Love Muffin.
All right.
I mean, if you're in the venture world, then there's a big
true.
union for it.
Oh, this guy would do great in the Guild of Climate Intent.
All right. Then I don't.
Okay, that was my last question. I'm done now.
Okay,
Sorry.
Well, I have a question then. What are we doing? Are we going to the meeting, or are we skipping the meeting and doing something else? Are we going
to the meeting?
I feel like
Okay.
we should go to the meeting, but we should make...
I'm 1v1 and a girl.
I feel like we should go to the meeting, but we should make extra sure that this guy stays here and that Gyro does not do something fucking stupid.
I mean, he's gonna get out.
So, on that, Gyro would like to go with you.
Oh?
No.
I feel really bad about that. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sketched out about that. And actually, Ash, you still have your ring imprinted on him, right?
Yes, you would be able to tell if he left the palace. It's a big enough building that you'd be able to tell if he was on the move. If they move him to a different room, you probably wouldn't be able to tell. Because
like if they fucking teleport him out of there, we'll know.
Oh yeah.
I'm worried about if I see him leave the city or
just
rapidly divert from the palace.
Just out of curiosity, Chris. Obviously, you don't have to tell me this. You mentioned like Philo is obviously a level 0 character. Do we have any indication that Gyro is not?
He'd be like level 3 or 4. Like he's
gonna have crazy magic items if he is, because he's just a royal. But like, sure. All right.
Like he has definitely seen combat during his He's old. He's at least 80 years old. He's a half.
Oh yeah. Okay. Shit.
But also, like, it definitely is not a regular thing for him. Yeah. He's much more of a commander than a guy that has to fight.
I'm not worried about him fighting us. I'm worried about him doing something fucking stupid.
Listen, Charo, I know you are friends with, or at least acquaintances with, Chadya, and we don't know how things are going to go down. So I think it would be better for all of us if you could stay to guard the palace.
I mean this in the best way possible. And this is not me trying to divide us or make you feel... I understand you want to be there to see if Chadya is this great betrayer. You have a job to fulfill, and it is here. And only you can do this. I trust you.
Persuasion check.
Yeah, that was me absolutely trying to play him.
I would like Win to roll it with advantage because Win started.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair. That was me trying to help that, so that works.
Yeah, I know. But also, you don't get to roll every persuasion check. That's not fun.
Listen, I get plus 11 to it. I gotta try.
I understand, but this is a game with friends.
Yeah,
this is why I tried to lead Zach into being the one who talks to the people.
Listen, I can't do anything once we start fighting after I cast my 2 fireballs.
It's a 16.
That's good.
Solid.
It's not bad.
Not bad.
That's good.
I'll roll for him and see. Okay.
It's a 15 plus 1, so like you're not getting a ton better than that from me.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I just gave him charisma plus proficiency. So I mean, I want to come with. It makes the most sense for me to come with you.
Aren't you in charge of the city's defenses? Doesn't it make the most sense for you to stay in charge of the city's defenses?
Ashbot has a point.
Man speaking truths.
Fine, you're right. I want to ensure the city is safe, but chasing one person isn't necessarily going to do that.
That's what you have us heroes for.
I will remain here and make sure that the city is as checked as it can be, and make sure that our doctor friend here doesn't find a way to dig his way out.
He already said he's going to like get out if he's left here, so you probably should just check him in.
So he specifically said if you put him in prison, he'll get out.
Yeah.
Otherwise, he's gonna get
Gyro,
So
Gyro, with everything in your power, make sure he doesn't leave here, because if he's not in the target of the Shatterers, we lose leverage with Chadya.
Sure.
Understood. I will wait here for Lady Marin to arrive as well, and then we'll figure out what to do once she gets here. In the meantime, let me get you all a boat.
I was about to mention Marin, but
Yeah.
get the
If-
knows.
Oh, can we leave the letter with him to give to Marin too?
Sure.
So that it's very clear what the fuck happened.
well, here's my thing is the message I sent to Marin was, or to Vessler, I suppose, was like Big Kerbo Mine. I'm worried that Marin's gonna show up at Big Kerbo
That's
Mine.
why I want to. That's why I want to leave the letter.
Not here.
Vessel would clarify. Marin's going to come. Also, Darmay needs a target.
Okay.
She doesn't know where the Big Kerbal Mine is.
Okay, cool. I didn't know like if this was a thing you could just look up on a map and be like teleport.
Well, what's more likely. Here's what's going to happen is that Marin's going to be teleported here. But like what they would do if they were going to the mine was they would both teleport here. Someone would hand Darmay a map and be like, "That's the Big Kerbal Mine," and they would teleport from here to there, which is way easier than the other thing.
They need to get here and then print the map quest directions and then drive to the place. They can't just use Google Maps. It's not that advanced.
We've somewhat glossed over it. Darmay's teleport is like fucking incredible. It's like it's why she has her job.
Yes.
It is also like a tremendously draining thing to do.
Yeah, that became clear when you said people were copying her. I was like, oh, that's not just teleport. That's a fucking red thing.
Right.
Yeah, and the ability to do it multiple times a day is like buck wild.
It's not teleport, it's Darmay's teleport.
Yeah.
Yes, specifically, yes. So, the full game plan, just making sure we're all on the line here, also I can cut back in here nice and clean, is Gyro is staying here to basically guard fuckface Philo Carmire, and when Marin gets here, get her brief the situation, and then probably just start tearing carts apart looking for this fucking weapon. In the meantime, prior to Troton arriving, which is at an indiscriminate time we don't know, we will go meet Chadya at a location, Marg's Margarita Village.
So good. So
Thank
funny.
you. And then chat with her, see what's up, and then go from there, either agreeing with her and letting her do what she wants, or
The deal breaks apart.
probably fighting her in doing a fist fight in the field on a bridge, just like me and Matt Mercer.
Yeah.
Great. So, yeah. Baba da boop. We all break apart. Gyro arranges you guys to get a boat. So you can go down to Marg's Margarita Village.
Fuck yes.
Yeah. So you're basically escorted down there by a couple Shamari soldiers. People in the streets move out of your way because y'all are clearly doing important business. Also, you have guild signets on. Chiron and Junver. Can I get a perception check?
Sure.
17.
Nice.
7.
17. It's not honestly as high as I kind of fully need here. So I will say you get the feeling you're being watched as you move through the city.
Oh, great.
And
Frankly, I kind of expected that.
Yeah.
it's kind of what I was aiming for here.
It would be weirder if we weren't. Yeah.
Bingo. The prince's men lead you all to the docks where a small-ish schooner awaits you. And Shamari sailors, set the gangway out for you and they board. All in all, with the prince's soldiers, it's like 10, 15 of you, give or take.
Right.
Okay.
This was written for the prince, but it'll be the captain speaking to you now. Shout out Captain Navi.
Hey.
Shout out patron Shadow Navi.
Hell yeah.
He's got a gorgeous mustache, and through his like shirt, this guy's fucking shredded.
Hell yeah.
We need a light ship to get that deep into the delta, so this will have to do. You heroes already then?
Hey, listen, Navi, we're good.
Roll for handshake.
I don't get any pluses on that, right?
Strength check, I guess. Sure. What? Who cares?
Strength?
10.
He gives you a handshake. Have you ever shaken hands with like a contractor or like a plumber or something?
Yes.
And they do that fucking thing where they are definitely
try to-
dicking
yeah,
you, and they
100%.
He does that, and frankly, you're a little intimidated.
Literally, I was taught to do that at
You're
a
more
young
like
age,
emasculated.
and I
It's fucking-
can't stop doing it, and I hate myself for it. I really hate it. When I shake hands with like a male-presenting person, I'm like, squeeze.
That's so lame of you.
I know, bro.
Why? What?
Not in like a terrible way, but I'm like firm.
Worse.
All right, we can speed this along. Captain Navi of the Shamari ship pulls the boat from the slip and the harbor, and before you know it, you're all cruising down the Atala River Delta. Countless other ships are going in and out in all directions, up above too, because airships and shit like that. Even though we're getting to late afternoon, early evening here, the trade port don't stop. The crew is quiet. Clearly on edge because of, hey, we've been told the city might get blown up. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And the captain paces the deck, eyes like scanning all the ships that come close. Eyes up. Watch for any vessels trailing. I fear we're walking into more than just a trap.
Shit.
A bit more time passes. And the captain goes and talks to the helmsman, and they converse a little bit before the captain returns to all of you. Navi speaks. We would have had to sail this way to get to the mine anyway. I'm assuming that was part of the plan. So yeah, worth note.
Oh.
This is the route you would have had to take to get to the mine also. And
On the way.
after, so I don't know if I told you, it would take like several hours to get there, basically 4 hours.
Yeah, it's
There's a mine, yeah.
After sailing for about an hour, you approach a small riverside harbor. Hardly more than just like a small market and a few buildings. Clearly some sort of like waypoint or rest stop for people that are sailing along the river and don't want to dock necessarily in Adelmar.
Yeah, they gotta get their margs. Where else are they gonna get them?
real.
Yes. And
Dollar margs.
sort of like, oh wow, we're here already. They pull in to dock. And they do so. And it isn't like, this is a fucking, this is a military ship basically. No one's like, hey, what are you doing here? You can't just dock, and they just pull the fuck up. And yes, you dock and get off of the little schooner. Most of the soldiers remain, but a few, well actually, as you say, do you want any of the soldiers coming with you?
No.
No.
No?
Okay.
We're soldiers ourselves.
Yeah, I mean, you're
Also,
heroes.
we might
They're not
need the
gonna argue.
boat, so guard the boat.
Yeah, I
Well,
would rather
they-
have people outside
Okay.
than inside.
Right. So you, not...
And what if I cast Spike Growth?
Jesus.
Which, hey, 80% chance of that happening anyway.
It's an inevitability, yeah.
Sorry, just to confirm, we didn't have any rests in between last stream and this stream.
Correct, but it's all. So here's the thing: we got into the Jadestone thing really early in the morning. It was like basically a little after sunrise.
So you're trying to say we got a short rest?
No, fuck no.
Okay, just asking.
You've been interrogating a man for 4 hours.
Listen, I'm at like half health and half my spell slots, so I'm just asking.
Hold on.
Oh, I forgot you got shot.
I did.
How long do you need for a short rest?
Half an hour? I think.
Is it really?
Yeah, I think it's like half an hour.
It might be an
Pretty
hour.
short.
Hey, play Song of
When-
Rest, dude.
Yes.
Mister, Bro, you have Song of
Oh,
Rest.
I do have Song of Rest. You're absolutely right. I would have played Song of Rest.
Read Song of Rest for the folks at home. You haven't played it this entire series.
I absolutely have. You're fucking wrong.
Except cast 2 fireballs.
I did.
You're
I
hard, dude. You're OP.
I did use Song of Rest during the first arc. While we were on the boat.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Also, while we were on a boat. Let's go.
This guy loves boat
Might as well
party.
call it Song of Boat.
This guy loves yacht rock.
Oh, absolutely, I do. If you are any friendly creatures who can hear you, so everybody, you regain hit points by spending hit dice. They gain an extra 1d6. So that's kind of, it's not really crazy. I mean, I think I'm the only one that took damage, right? So
I think so, yeah.
I think so, yeah.
all right.
Did Chiron not take damage during that whole thing?
Oh, Chiron did take damage.
Yeah,
Yeah, Chiron took a big
you
shot.
got a big
on the
hit.
episode, correctly?
22, I think.
22.
I do get a wild shape back for this though.
Great.
Oh, really?
Okay.
And before I get a wild shape back, I'm gonna make a eagle familiar. Eagle familiar.
L plus ratio.
Great. Okay.
Like an L plus ratio.
So,
An eagle.
song plays, everyone gets their business back.
Hell yeah.
Or however much, I forgot the number you said already, but that much back.
It's your normal short rest plus 1d6.
Oh, okay, great. And yes, the boat docks and you all get off the boat. Great. You all make your way from the dock up towards the tavern area of this little harbor. A big green, white, and orange sign reads, "Welcome to Marg's Margarita Village," with and haberdashery written beneath it in smaller script. It's also a haberdashery.
Okay.
So yeah, this is a tavern. Who are the first ones through the door? This matters for reasons.
I'll be first.
I was gonna say, I feel like Chiron is a good choice for this.
No, I would just go in anyway. Yeah,
I'm right on
see
Chiron's
what's going
heels.
on.
I'll say that.
Great.
I think I'm on Alistair's heels.
I just needed the first two. Making your way into the tavern, you find it to be, it's a nice open tavern. It's well lit. There's shrubbery, decor, all that jazz.
Are there
There's a garden
margaritas?
out the back window. We're getting there. Smack dab in the center of the room, sort of holding a table, you see, well, you met him previously on Saving Throw. The dragonkin Ren Naru is.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah. This fucker.
I didn't put his art in. Oopsie doodles. So we're just not going to see him for right now. Sorry about it.
I meant to ask motherfucker about the spell that what's her fuck casts. Damn it!
Well, what is it? So I know what you're asking.
I was saying I meant to ask Philo about the quote unquote spell that Chadya has people under apparently.
Oh, that yeah. You should have asked about that.
I fucked that up. No, I fucked that up. I brought it up and I didn't ask it.
Yeah. Yes, we met him previously on Saving Throw. The Dragonkin man, Ren Naru. Shout out patron Ren Naru. He rises as you all enter, rather like stiffly and like formally as he scoots his chair out and speaks. Oh, welcome, heroes. He seems, well, insight check from Alistair and Chiron, please.
Shut the fuck up. That's a 10. That's nothing.
Please let.
I have plus 3. That's 11.
16.
That's much better.
Chiron. He's clearly not happy. He's clearly not happy.
Yeah, no shit, Chris.
Either to be here or to see you or both.
We walk in. He goes,
fair.
"Oh, fuck
He's
these
probably
guys."
only alive
not
because we
happy.
intervened.
Yeah.
That's true.
He was almost
Please.
killed by Sofaria.
Yeah. Please
And
have
he probably would have been killed by the spawn if not.
Yeah.
Please have a seat. I took the liberty of ordering some food and drink on behalf of my lady. Is there anything else you require?
Do we have moth
Sort of your
sticks?
lady.
Ooh, yeah, they're monsters.
There better be moth sticks, Naru.
Big sigh. Can we order moth sticks?
You better double it.
some guy's like, you got it.
Oh, hell yeah. I am willing to concede anything now. Okay, here's the thing. If these moth sticks are good, I will concede anything to in this negotiation.
Respectfully, this is essentially a fantasy Margaritaville. These moth sticks will be mid at best.
Well, then I guess Charge is not getting what she wants.
But Zach, they'll be fantasy mid.
Sorry to Jimmy who's up there, but
Loading Jimmy Buffett would have loved it here.
It said that. That's awesome.
wow, it does say that. Holy shit.
You wait till you see the locations in this song. There's some great names. Big Kerbo Mine's got some good ones. Shout out patron Big Kerbo. I hope we go there because we also could not. But I just want to give you the layout of the room before we continue. Yes. So as you all come in, Ren's like, "Hey, take a seat," and then he begrudgingly orders the mozzarella sticks. Do you all sit, or like what's popping?
Sit but don't eat.
I mean, I'm looking around like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can we do a general insight perception check?
Alistair and Chiron just rolled, so let's go with Ash and John.
Because I suck at insight, so.
Ooh, I'm at one. I'm too distracted by mod sticks.
Too focused on the mod sticks.
Oh, do you want to roll particularly an investigation check, Chiron?
Aren't we? I'm looking around this place.
Dirty 20 insight for me.
Border this place up. Yeah, I'm trying to make sure this place is on a lockdown or like what's going on here.
So I it's not included in the thing here because I'm not putting up a fucking 30 fucking NPCs on the screen. This is an open bar. People are here eating and drinking. It's like regular music's playing. It's regular fare or whatever. Go ahead.
Any weird alternative entrances to this place besides the place we came in?
So
I guess I would...
over here, like the north side, I cut the art off to make the 16x9s that would fit. There's like an outside sitting area. There's a garden over there, but like most of the action's happening here in this tavern area. This is like the big center table that we're all at, which like they I guess reserved for us.
Okay.
It's like an open bar, but are those doorways closed or are they?
Consider all of them open for this.
Okay.
Well, except for one that I'll talk about opening in a second, but it doesn't matter.
I mean, do we see fucking other patrons?
Yeah.
There's like 30 other patrons.
Okay, sorry.
It's not like it's not like 100% filled to the brim, but like it's it's a regular. It's like if you walk into a Red Lobster, there's that many amount of people here.
How can you say Red Lobster when you could have just said fucking Margaritaville?
Yeah,
because Margaritaville's always full to the brim because it's popping, baby.
Yeah. When you're there, you're family.
Fair point.
And when you're nibbling on sponge,
it's always island time.
on sponge cake.
Sometimes you want to go where everyone knows your name.
Watching the sun bake, dude.
God damn it! I love this bit.
They bring you all margaritas, obviously.
Yeah.
Do not drink or eat anything.
I promise you, the margaritas will not poison.
I mean,
I would never do that to Jimmy.
There's no way. Like as soon as I determine that it's not poisonous, Alistair is sipping it. Yeah. He's being careful. He's on the job, but he is sipping.
Jury's out on the food. Like, if you want to investigate that, go for it. I will promise you the margaritas are safe.
Thank God.
That's a DM promise to you.
I love the idea that
margaritas are safe. General will have one.
I love the idea that like a Margaritaville would be held hostage and the workers would refuse to poison the margaritas.
I would also note that like it doesn't seem anyone's here under duress, except maybe Ren. He doesn't want to be here. Yeah. But like everyone else is having a regular evening in a tavern or late afternoon. It's 5 o'clock somewhere, and it's 5 o'clock right here. Ren's sitting here. He's begrudgingly sipping his margarita. What's up?
Dirty 20 on the insight you made me roll, by the way.
Oh, yes. Wait, no, I had you roll insight or investigation? I meant to say investigation. I'll give you the dirty 20 regardless. Looking around, you don't see anything necessarily out of the order. I'll give you the investigation on that. The food doesn't look out like anything. It's been disturbed or anything like that. Like it looked like it just came out of the kitchen kind of deal. You wouldn't suspect that anything is necessarily poisoned or anything like that. Ren's eating. I would note that.
Okay.
I take a bite off of his plate.
Yeah, no, I was gonna say it's still fried.
Rude.
I grab a mozzarella stick off of his plate and eat it.
He's like, hey, that's my cheeseburger in paradise. Back off.
Heaven on earth with an onion slice. So
where's Chadya?
Yeah, where's your lady?
Thank you. Okay. As if on cue, from a door to the tavern's garden, light pours in as it opens, and enters a woman. Chara, you obviously recognize this to be the same woman that chased you across Adelmar. Look at her. And you know, some more green garb and those same tattoos moving across her arm. Moving, that is, as they do not seem to be proper tattoos, but in fact something else.
Of course.
Entering, she speaks. Well, how pleasant. You did show after all. Don't rise on my occasion. Try the fish. It's lovely. She speaks casually as she moves towards the table, taking the seat previously occupied by Ren.
Oh.
Gotta get Jar Jar.
Whoa.
And yeah, she is now sitting in the seat that Ren was previously sitting in, and she, you know, takes a sip of the margarita, starts eating some food.
What kind of margarita did she get?
She's drinking whatever Ren had. She just kind of snatched it.
Oh, I love that.
This guy is just not allowed to enjoy his food. Everyone's stealing it.
I mean,
How are the butt sticks?
Are we doing the 1v1 or not?
Roll me a d20 win.
9.
Nah, they're fine.
yeah, that's
They're
fine.
not as, they look better than they are.
Yeah.
Look, if they had paid the chefs extra to make sure that it was good, I would have given them everything.
Man,
Prij, I mean this
adding
so
fucking
respectfully. You
frozen
can't
mozzarella
pay the
sticks.
chefs to make the mozzarella sticks better at Margaritaville. They're just frozen.
You can at Marg's Margarita Village. Shout out patron Marg, because they're great here. They're all homemade. This is a fantasy world, idiot.
Sorry,
fuck
Jason,
you, I'm
what were you
adding
trying to ask?
fucking mozzarella sticks to my grocery list for tomorrow.
Please repeat that.
Are you ready for another 1v1? Because I crack my knuckles. I'm itching for another race.
Okay, calm down, killer.
She kind of laughs at that. Buy me dinner first. Oh wait, I bought the dinner. Unimportant.
Whoa!
Wait a little bit, sweetie. We'll get started soon.
Holy shit.
Yeah, she's casual.
Okay, it's more than casual. Okay, Miss Chadya Jadestone. Listen, to drop all pretenses, you sent us a letter offering us a lot of things that are obviously cool to us. What are your terms?
She takes another sip of the margarita, puts down. You Justinians have no taste for conversation. I wonder why I bothered to learn your language at all.
God damn it, I'm the one guy who loves conversation. I'm just trying to be cool here.
Hold on.
I tried to have a conversation. That's
You're right.
my
you're
conversation.
Right. This is on me.
If you wish to cut straight to business, let's start. And she begins, looking across all of you as those yellow eyes of her grow a deeper and deeper shade of the color before a pulse of magic slowly rolls across the room. That yellow magic mixing with some of that same bluish green magic from her arms as it creeps over the whole tavern and everyone in it. Charisma check, everyone.
Oh, charisma, huh?
Saving throw?
Whoa, nat
Saving throw, yeah,
20!
saving
20
throw.
as well.
Whoa, 2 nat 20s!
Not a nat 20, but a 21.
Whoa!
Wait, actually,
There's no way Chiron has a good charisma roll.
I got.
Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Oh, wait, I'm sorry.
Whoa!
Wait, is this a
I got
saving
a-
throw or a check?
This is a saving throw, my apologies.
I wrote a 19 and I got an 18.
Holy shit.
That's
Junver?
actually awesome.
Junver?
Yeah, no, 16's good.
Holy shit.
I really expected you to play counter charm here, Zach.
No.
But this actually works even in an even better narrative way. Yes. So, her magic grows across the whole room. Slowly. I want to know, this is a slow spell. It takes, maybe a full minute to reach the absolute ends of the tavern. And besides you five, the whole room seems to stop. But not in time, just in motion. Everyone is still breathing and moving ever so slightly, but their eyes glow with that same yellow that hers do.
God.
And they pause, almost like dolls waiting to be picked up and move.
Like a doll's eyes.
It doesn't. She's like leaning on her arm. She's talking. It doesn't tend to work on people like you, heroes. Boo, boo, boo.
You mean charismatic motherfuckers, huh? Wink.
These people with a brain, Alistair.
Listen, it didn't work on me, so I'll take that.
I know, that was an underhanded compliment if I've ever given one.
Oh, thank you.
She continues. Now, you're not dealing with a brute like Troton or a witch like Tiel. You're dealing with a Resi. She speaks as she extends a hand, and like a puppet with strings being tugged, one of the patrons of Marg's Margarita Village rises to their feet and like walks over and places their tankard in Chadya's hand, and she takes a sip. You're dealing with a businesswoman. Let's talk deals. I'll give you Troton, Sofaria, and the doctor's little crystal device, and whatever else from the operation. I don't really care. And all you have to do in exchange is give me the doctor.
That sounds good.
That sounds too good, is my response to that. Okay, counter question, if I may. Your Ressiness. Why would you be willing to give up everything you've worked so hard for over the last however long for just the doctor?
Atomar is a consolation prize at best, in exchange for them to use my magic. But Aresi is so little outside of Ekron. I'd much rather a temple than a palace. But make no mistake, if I don't get my way, I will take that city.
Oh, to be fair, I fully believe that you have the power to do so.
What makes... How... Do you really think you're powerful enough to deliver all of those people to us?
She raises a finger, and everyone in the tavern rises in unison. All the patrons, the staff, moving to their feet, and she twirls her finger, and they spin in place. Now, imagine that, but a whole city. That's their plan. One of them. Plans within plans. Boo, boo, boo. All that nonsense. I'm much more practical. Troton's soldiers, like that, they just go to sleep. And then 5 heroes, me, Ren, I suppose. She looks over her shoulder at him and like kind of like disregards him a little bit.
Oh, I'm here.
Are his eyes gold like hers, or are they
No. Thank you for noting that. No, they are not.
Okay.
Troton is strong, sure, but he's not that strong.
So to be clear,
I disagree!
your plan isn't to give us his head; it's to help us get it. That's a little bit of reneging.
Yeah, let's talk about the logistics, because if genuinely, and I mean this, if you're offering what you're offering, what I think you're offering, this seems unequivocally like a good deal.
Is the cat a part of the deal? I hear a cat.
Let me ask you this: if the doctor's dead when we give him to you, is that okay?
No, why would that be okay? Obviously, I want him alive.
Okay, listen, you're the sorry, the Resi.
So what was the other question you asked? I thought there was another question about.
I guess like what are the actual logistics? Because if she's like, I will literally kill this guy, kill Sofaria, and give you the weapon just for the doctor, then like sure, doll. I'm gonna be real. That's an incredible deal.
I mean, like here's what I say. We all finish our dinner. We're not in a rush here. We head to the mine. We make Troton's men. Who cares? They can run away. I don't care. And we wait for Troton. When he arrives, I cave his fucking skull in. We do the same to Sofaria. Who gives a shit? You can take his stupid little crystal device, and then I take the doctor. I hop on a ship to Ekron, and we don't have to worry about each other. How's that?
What do you intend to do? Other than restoring your magic, what do you intend to do with the doctor?
Insight check.
Insight. Okay. Ooh, that's a 9. It's not great.
She literally waves your question away and doesn't respond to it.
Damn. Miss Jadestone.
Yes.
What about Tiel? Where does she play into all of your plans in this?
Tiel's not my problem. I mean, I'm not going to kill her, so you can handle that problem on your own. To clarify, don't tell her I was involved, though. I don't need her after me. Thank you very much.
Okay.
How'd you get involved with them? Like you're from Ekron, you came over here.
After
you have your merchants shit. What's going on?
After my unfair and unreasonable banishment from Ekron, I happened to meet Troden while still in Ekron, and he offered me a deal. Said, if I can't have Ekron, how about a city here, or 3 or 4? And well, one thing became another.
Sorry, just as a forgive me, ignorant person here. Ignorant, great historian here. Could you explain your banishment from Ekron?
You assemble one too big of an army and you take over one too many cities and suddenly you're the bad guy.
Classic. I'm so sorry for that. People, am I right?
You get your magic back, you mind control a bunch of people, and then you go back to Ekron and try to take over again.
Yes.
Do I have it right?
Exactly.
How did you get to be so fast? I want to know your regiment.
What's your reps?
100 sit-ups, 100 push-ups, 100 squats, and a 5K every day.
She's like, wouldn't you like to know, Mask Boy?
55 burgers, 55 fries,
You
55
boy.
tacos. 55.
Wow.
That's actually what they're ordering for your table right now.
Wow. Hell yeah. I mean, it's the thing where, like, I feel bad because I'm like, this is still a kind of a win. Like, correct me if I'm wrong.
So we do know that Zach does not agree with Harrison Ford's famous line from Air Force One that we don't negotiate with terrorists. Alistair does negotiate with terrorists. That's
here's
good to know.
Yeah, but what if those terrorists are hot? That's what Harrison Ford didn't account for.
It's literally not that. It's that Ash, correct me if I'm wrong, your ring lets you know where Philo is no matter where he is in the world.
Yes, that's true, until he puts on somebody else. But yeah, that would technically work into unlimited distance.
That's why I'm like, that's a pretty good win. Like, the fact that it's still linked to Philo is like, this puts it in our favor. Like, we can take this deal, benefit, and then still go after him later.
Damn, the Ekron is... Chris, are we gonna get to the Ekron arc too early?
Exactly.
It's not too early. We could go there. It's not the best idea you've ever had, but you could go there.
Like, I'm saying we can make this happen before she gets too far. Like, I don't know.
Not to metagame this too much, we could also just take her up on the offer and then renege on the offer.
Yeah, I mean,
All right, yeah, I will say now we're metagaming too much.
Yeah.
Because if you like if you're thinking the thing about the ring, you can maybe whisper it to Ash, but like at that point, like you're thinking like too far ahead of like, oh yeah, we can just get the ship afterwards. But like if you say that, she's gonna kill you.
Yeah, I know.
See her try.
I mean, like,
I would not like to see her try.
Troden was a big old fucking piece of shit to try and murder, so I kind of want to take the help that we get.
It's literally, it's not even Troden, it's the mega gun. The Troden and the mega gun and Selfaria. That's 3 major things.
The interrupter, but yes.
I know you're here, Chadya, but I need to say this. In taking this deal, we are probably dooming an entire continent.
Don't say that.
They're not doomed. They're just okay. A lot of them are doomed, but not all of them.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. My bleeding heart does need to know what you mean by that.
What do you mean what she means by that? She's going to go back to Ekron and kill a bunch of people.
I'm a wonderful.
Stupid Alistair?
I am a wonderful leader of people. I'm a great Rasi, let me tell you that. However, I have a lot of enemies in Ekron, obviously, and yeah, I'm going to kill literally all of them. Don't be fucking stupid about this. I'm offering you something very simple. You give me what I want, and I'm out of your hair, and you don't have to worry about any of this. And yes, people are going to die. Guess what? If you don't go with me, I kill all of you, and then a bunch of people still die. So...
No, I mean, hey, listen, that's a great point. I'm not gonna lie. People die either way.
But only in one scenario do all of you die.
Yeah, no, I listen, that point is not lost upon me.
What guarantees that you'll help us and not just turn on us when we go to fight Troden? And Safaria, if they're at the same time.
Good question. Nothing. I'm very trustworthy.
See, you had me.
Trustworthy.
You had me there for a while. I'm not gonna lie. Listen.
Let me put it this way to ease your minds a little bit. I very clearly sent you an invitation to betray them. Why would I do that if I didn't mean it?
Okay, now to be fair, you said welcome to a betrayal. You didn't say whose betrayal it was.
I can't betray you. We're not on the same side yet.
I don't think that's how that works.
To be very fair to us, if we agree to this and then you betray us, it would be a betrayal, at which point it would fulfill your letter.
Yeah, no, Jonva's correct on this one.
She's like, yeah. Oh well. Okay. I'm saying I won't betray you.
Sure.
All that said, I still think we should take the deal.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this is a net positive. Miss Jadestone, your Desiness, sorry. Okay, say you go to the other continent and you do your big bad plan with the big bad doctor. Are you planning on staying there?
On the doctor thing. Oh, you can have the doctor back when I'm done. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Staying there? I don't care. Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Sorry, you need the doctor for a limited period of time.
I need him to finish his work, fix my situation, and then I don't give a shit what happens to him.
Because you can't... Sorry. You need him to help...
than me.
No. Because you need him to help you with the magic. Yes. Your magic situation. Sorry. And you can cut me off if this is a sensitive topic. I don't want to aggravate you. You're great. Obviously, you're very fast. I wink at Chiron.
I reject the wink.
That's not a thing you can do. There's...
He holds your eye open. You son of a bitch!
Respectfully, what is going on with your magic?
Another insight check, please.
I was gonna say the doctor told us about that. Wait, where the fuck did my D20 go? Oh, there it is. Insight. That's a 12.
She definitely is also like icing you out, like how she did Junver. I can't give you more from.
No, 12's not great. I'm not gonna.
Uncomfortable by that question. Yeah. I guess I can tell you that, but that's all I can say. What was I?
Let me say this: if we're going to align with you, we need to know who we're getting in bed with. And listen, we know that you don't necessarily have complete access to your magic. We got that much from the doctor. But we don't know the details, and we need to know details before we go further with this.
Oh. Fine. Actually, no, not fine. Persuasion check.
No, that's rough. Can I take this time to order
Nat
like
20.
Whoa!
No, you can't take this time. Let her talk first.
Okay.
Actually, hold on. What do you want to say? Just
I mean, pretty much what I said.
no,
just
no,
like,
Alistair, you had a question or something?
Can I get them to order like the largest birthday cake of all time?
Sure.
Yeah, thank you.
Made of mozzarella.
It will be relevant. It will be relevant.
Okay, I'll let it. Remember earlier we talked about Jim Buffett before any of this shit, and I said wait for it.
Yeah.
Had that shit dialed in. Chadya responds, fine. You see this? And she moves her arm, and you see like those ripples of like jade-ish color magic sort of like move along her arm. This is an inconvenience. It's an inhibitor. It lets me use less of my magic than I could normally. Normally, killing Tenrisi, not a problem. Unfortunately, I was tricked, whatever, and now I can't do everything I want to do all the time. I want the doctor to fix that, and then. In the meantime, killing Trotan Ocelor is absolutely in my wheelhouse. Well, I mean, frankly, you're all going to have to help. I would pretty do most of it, but I guess I can do most of it if I have to.
Okay, that feels again like a little bit more than what you were promising, but it's cool.
Okay, let's just lay this out. You want to know who you're getting in bed with? Fine.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Chadya. I've killed a lot of people. I'll kill more of them. I don't like you.
Yeah.
I don't really care for any of you. I don't give a fuck about this city. I don't give a fuck about. I don't give a fuck about the Shatterers, their plan, or anything like that. However, so far they've helped me out quite a bit. They've given me money and a fancy little company, and soon they'll give me a city. That's one hand. On the other hand, you help me. You give me what I want. I kill We kill Trotan, and so far are you. You take your crystal weapon. Great. I return to my life, and yes, I will kill more people. Get over it. Everything on the table now?
Question. Let me know when that cake arrives.
Why?
She'll kill more people than will the other way if we don't help. She'll kill more people than if we help.
I mean, this whole city will die tonight if we don't get her help.
The city will not be blown up. Just the shard.
Sorry.
Philo was clear-ish about that. It'll release a fuckload of magic, but it's not going to kill people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's going to result in the death of many people if they test it and then go forward with the plan.
That's accurate. That's correct. Yes.
Miss Jadestone, and of course you have a reason to deny this or refuse to answer if it's giving too many of your cards away. Where is Mr. Trotan, and or when is he returning? Say we are to help you, what is the situation where you will need us to help you kill him?
I suppose he'll be in this evening, probably quite late, but he's heading straight to the mine. So say we leave from here. Yeah. So say we leave from here, we get to the mine, I make all of his men go jump in the river, and then we wait, he arrives, we beat the shit out of him.
Is he like teleporting in or like riding in?
I assume he'll arrive on some sort of ship, probably an airship. It's more convenient.
Okay.
He's quite lazy.
I just wanted to see how much of a surprise his arrival would be.
Well, if I mean, I don't know. Does anybody else have any other questions?
Not really.
I
got
think
what I need.
Yeah, I was going to ask, will she give us a chance to talk this over among ourselves, or is she not even going to trust us to do that?
There's no way, right?
You want to ask her?
I mean, I'll ask her. Do you mind if we discuss amongst ourselves before we give you a final answer?
There's no way.
She sort of
we're a group, not a hive mind controlled by the twirl of a finger.
She likes that answer.
No, that's a really good answer, actually.
She's like debating it and then goes, "That's cute." Looks over her shoulder at Ren. Fuck it, why not? I don't really care. And she gets up and walks out the front door. Have a few minutes, and she's still in visual shot, like out a window, but she's out of earshot effectively. And Ren follows her.
Okay. I'm gonna be real. I
think we should take the deal.
I think there's no ways that they are not listening, but I think that we should take the deal.
I know I'm in the minority, but
You're not in the minority. I'm not taking the deal.
I don't want to doom an entire continent to help us with a plan.
I believe in my own powers to be able to take out that Triton guy.
Question before we continue. Are there other people that are not Chadya or Ren within earshot?
All the patrons.
Yeah, are they within? They're within
mind
earshot.
controlled, yeah.
I mean, if you're whispering, they're. I mean, yeah, probably is the answer because all the music stopped and everyone's just kind of frozen.
Yeah.
But like,
You know, I'll call out the Chadya. You need to move the people you can hear through too.
that's a very interesting point.
Do I know she can do that? No, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Yes.
Yeah.
That's a good call.
I'll say, like, you say it as she's walking out, and she laughs and like waves her hand, and the
More
everyone goes
move.
back to normal.
Oh, they don't move.
No, they do. The tavern goes back to normal. I mean, I'm gonna change the music to jaunty tavern music because fuck it, why not?
Oh, yeah.
We ball.
I don't know if it's a perfect plan, but I think I have an idea to at least ensure that we can
You guys ever
take
You guys ever
advantage
seen
of this.
Oceans? You guys ever seen Oceans 13?
No, I stopped at 12.
Well, that's unfortunate. 12's the worst one. 13's
Oh.
pretty good.
That's why I stopped at 12.
Some patrons like, yo, what about Ocean's 8? They robbed the Met Gala.
I actually like that. I actually like that movie too. Better than 12.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, anyway, sorry. Go ahead.
Ocean's 13. They agree to work with a bad guy, but they try and screw one over on everyone at the end.
Yes,
I think that has to be our play.
that's what I was going to say, Ash.
So we're doing Ocean's 13. I agree.
Alistair, you have to be Brad Pitt.
I got you. Hey, listen. There's a reason I fucking ordered the giant birthday cake.
Yeah, that's pretty. Brad Pitt does eat in all of his scenes. It's a pretty bad Brad Pitt move.
We couldn't get you.
If I have to, I'll be George Clooney.
twisted my arm here.
Fucking typical Ohioan.
George Clooney.
But for realsies, yeah, no, I think we should take the deal and figure out how to make the deal better for us later.
Look, we know that there's 6 people leading the Shatterers. If we have any chance of getting them to get to kill each other, we have to take that. But we cannot let her get away back to Akron with the Doctor, because then we will be intentionally funding terrorism.
Oh yeah, no, I'm super
I'd-
against that.
And I'd like to avoid intentionally funding terrorism. It's not on my list.
I don't want to influence y'all decision. I do want to note one last thing I think you guys might be overlooking.
Okay.
Where is the Doctor currently?
In the palace.
Who is also in the palace?
Fucking
Breaking out of the
Pyro.
palace.
No, none of that. Who is on their way to the palace?
Marin.
Marin.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to say anything else to influence your thoughts there.
I mean,
Just factor that into your whole thing here.
They might not even let us do this plan.
I mean,
If we agree to it without her present, she
then,
doesn't
yeah,
have a
she
choice.
doesn't have a choice. Like,
Well, she can get back there. She can say no, and then we'll have to deal with all of them when they show up.
No, here's the thing: is
If we do the plan,
we do the plan.
and then we get there, and Marin's like, "Fuck this Chadya bitch, let's do a monk fight," then
Yeah.
that's what happens.
that's
Yeah.
I'm
best case
saying,
scenario, in my opinion.
I'm saying no. I think I can beat her.
Best case Ontario.
Put a hand on Chiron. I love you. You're great. I don't think you win this fight.
I don't think it's about winning this 1v1. I think it's about trying to get multiple members of the
That's what I mean. Is like,
Right.
I don't think Chiron, you alone, win this fight. I think we win this fight.
Chiron, you can still 1v1 her when we get to the mines. I'm not stopping you.
yeah.
While you're talking about all this, by the way, her and Ren are talking outside. If you care,
Can we hear them?
you
no,
want to try to be sneaky?
no.
I don't want to move. I don't want to move, but if I can hear them without moving, that means they can probably hear us.
Chris, can I get my bird to hear them?
Where is your bird currently?
I think it was
Wynn did summon it before we got off the boat.
Okay, no, I
like
know
on my shoulder.
it's currently on your shoulder.
Yes.
Aww.
Sure, you can try to maneuver the bird over.
It's Marg's Margaritaville. Like, there's a lot of birds everywhere. They might be confused.
There's so many parrots. The eagle might just let it right in.
This is a good argument, Chris.
No,
It's a bad argument.
parrots and eagles? No.
Sorry. I want to snoop with my.
Have the hawk roll a stealth check.
Hawk can roll a stealth check.
Oh god.
Yeah, this is gonna work so badly.
I don't want to sully the deal. Fuck.
Yeah, this is a really bad idea.
Just take the deal.
Here's what the hawk does, though. Is the hawk?
What did the hawk roll?
No, the hawk hasn't rolled yet. It's still in my head.
Okay.
It's not going straight there, right? It's gonna like go out and do like a big circle around, or a quick circle around the tavern outside. And then it's gonna come back and it's gonna land just like outside their room or whatever.
Stealth check.
That makes sense.
The hawk that's on your shoulder is going to leave, and they're not going to notice.
3, it's a 22.
Okay, thank Christ.
All right, the hawk exits the tavern through a window
Yes.
and goes out and flaps about, and then does a big circle. And can you hear through your familiar? How's that work?
Yes. As long as it's within 100 feet, I basically transfer my
Consciousness.
consciousness.
Okay, you do this, and I'll say at least you don't notice them noticing. If they do notice, it's unclear. Now can I have a perception check for Hawk to see what you're able to overhear?
Yes. So I see through its eyes and hear through its ears.
You can't see words, so...
Oh, perception check from the hawk is... would that be with my perception or with the hawk's?
It's a great question. I assume the Hawks, right?
It's a wisdom, so...
That's fine, take it with yours. Yeah.
Cool. Thank you.
We're gonna move
That
this
would
along.
be a 19 then.
Okay. Here's what you overhear from that. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Oh, he's already here. How lovely. Mumble, mumble, mumble.
Oh no.
Do you think they're done yet? Mumble, mumble, mumble. Taking a really long time, aren't they? Mumble, mumble, mumble. You think they're plotting to betray us?
Wait, what was the intonation on that?
Man, I can't believe Chris is saying move the plot along.
Assuming Elise
in
is,
character.
assuming Elise is relaying this to us, I'm saying, okay, listen, guys. The reason I asked for the giant cake is that I could put the fucking liar's candle into middle and ask if they're betraying us, essentially. And if they are, then we gotta fight them here. If you guys think that's a bad idea,
If you
Don't
sorry,
do
sorry.
that.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on.
Because she is.
Have you been stalling for the cake?
Yeah.
Because
No.
whenever you want the cake to arrive, the cake can be.
no, I'm not.
Okay,
I assume that's how you're planning it. But like,
Okay, cake is ready if you want to put a candle on it. That's what you're trying to do.
well,
now continue talking to your friend.
If we have a moment alone, then I'm asking, hey, y'all want me to do this?
Yeah.
No. Because regardless, she's trying to take advantage of us, so I don't know how the
Yeah, dude,
liar
I think
candle
a fight-
interprets that.
I said I
Kyra,
already
sorry.
don't want to take the deal. Yeah, I already said I don't want to take the deal.
Yeah, but do you want him to put the candle on the cake or not? That's
Yeah,
what we're asking
Just do whatever.
If you put the candle in the cake and she's lying now,
We
she
fight
gets
her here.
blasted, and we fight her here, and then we have to find Troton on our own.
I understand that.
No, he's going to the mine.
Yeah, he's absolutely going to mine.
I know we have to find and fight Troton on our own.
No, I hear you on that.
After we exhaust
as
spells and
opposed to-
resources, after we exhaust spells and resources, fighting her the same day. No,
I can't wait to counter. I
Take the
can't wait to
deal.
counter by saying if we go with her and we accept the deal, her and Troton just kill us.
Yeah, exactly.
Great. Genius.
Yeah.
All right,
she knows if
she's walking back in
Troton
30
fires the
seconds.
thing- I know she knows if Troton fires the thing, it destroys the main Citadel Castle stonemason thing, whatever. The doctor dies because he's still there because we left him there.
I look at Ash as she's walking in.
Oh. I just vote we agree to the deal and get ready for it to go badly.
All right, cool. She comes back, I cut the cake, and we just have it without a candle.
She walks back in. So, how was planning to betray me?
It was great.
good.
We
We're
decided
gonna
not to. Yeah. Crazy.
Lovely. I love when plans come together. Oh, cake. How lovely.
Happy birthday.
I hope it's your birthday.
It's not, but it can be.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. I love that for you.
Great. Now, the marvelous thing about playing both sides is that I always end up on top. Because I'll believe my letter at face value that Troton hadn't already arrived. Of course, I was, and still kind of am, ready to help you intercept him, but I did...
He's here.
I did get the inclination you were going to betray me and not let me go to Ekra-On, so... I think it's probably in my best interest if I do actually just kill you all. I am sorry about that.
I wish I could have stuck it to her that I didn't accept the deal.
Y'all, I'm so mad that I didn't light that fucking candle, y'all. God damn
It
it.
wouldn't
I
have
said
mattered.
I did.
She didn't say anything.
Yeah, she didn't lie, actually.
No, but I would
Yeah, but
have
it
made
would've
sure
cool,
to
though.
ask a question if I had put the candle.
It would have been cool.
Her eyes do the thing again.
Yeah.
It slowly spreads across the room. Now,
If it's a thing we're gonna have to roll on, I'm gonna actually cast Counterspell this time.
it'll protect you guys, it won't protect the room.
I mean, I don't care about the other people in the room. I care about my superpowered friends next to me.
Okay.
Kind of fucked up, but okay.
What? They're not gonna do anything in this fight. I need the monk that can punch 3 times in 6 seconds.
If they're dead, still not great, but okay.
I can't save everybody, Junver. I don't know what you need me to do here.
Fucking be Spider-Man, all right?
Okay. There goes my hero.
Everybody gets one.
Watch him as he goes.
Now, really quickly, I'm going to go to the palace now and rescue, whatever, who cares, our good doctor friend. You guys are all going to stay here, and Troton will go boom boom when he arrives. That sound great for everyone?
No.
No.
1 second.
No.
I need to check something.
Hey, Zach, go back to the other layout real fast.
I need to do an attack for that to
Oh,
happen.
you
Never mind.
fuckhead. Oh, there's a lot of people here.
Yeah.
A lot of patrons that are mind controlled.
This is why I asked you about this earlier, Chris.
Remember when I said people are going to die either way? I hope you don't have any problems killing civilians. Ta-ta! Kill them. Roll initiative next time. Let's hear it.
You bitch.
What? I guess they'll find out next time. Yeah, we'll find out next time.
Well, what's the question? I can't answer really fast, probably.
What's stopping me from just following her or trying to?
I was gonna say, can we not outrun civilians in a bar?
We
Go
are-
closer to the door than all
I mean,
of them.
most of us can outrun civilians in a bar.
We are superhuman.
Yeah. Well,
Maybe
We'll
the one
find
that
out.
can't is Junver, but you know. It's fine.
Yeah, but you have 22 AC. None of them can hurt you. They're civilians.
Also fair.
Real quick to that. Great question. Just to give you something to think on next time. How did y'all get here?
Boat.
Yeah, probably need a crew for that, huh?
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah.
Folks, that's gonna do this time for saving throw. If you like this, we'll be back at it by the time this comes on YouTube. I don't know, like a week and a half probably. Until then, you're all the best. Thank you so much for all the things you do involving saving throw. Mostly just watching and commenting because that's what most people do.
It helps.
But shout out to all the artists. Shout out to everyone that does things that involve in the show. Shout out to my players for bearing with me as I read long blocks of text and struggle through character voices. You're all amazing. A ding, ding, ding.
Hell yeah.
Time for art.
Starting off art this week, Will Ben with hello. Here's the newest additions to the Saving Throw Magic the Gathering set. Everyone this past month got very busy, as one can imagine, so there isn't any new art for the showcase. I myself had to force myself to stay up past midnight to finish these. These are all.
God.
Yeah, please. Oh my gosh, please don't crush yourself for this. The showcase is all Ash Ball cards. Had a lot of fun coming up with these concepts. I might fudge around with the rarity or card cost for a few of these.
Hell yeah, I did. Yeah.
So we talked, Wilbert and I a while ago about like color compositions for characters, because like in Magic, say you're building a deck for a certain kind of person, like a planeswalker, Chandra or whatever. Her color scheme is red, so your deck's going to be mostly red. If you're building it around like a core focal character, we decided for most people that's going to be color combos because it's more fun. Monocolors are boring. Ash as like a sorcerer who is multiple things of like chaos, order, or balance and imbalance. Red and blue, which is Izzet in Magic. That's like the discovery and like research basically people. They're all about science, not evil, kind of evil. Magic science. Depends who you're asking. Like Ralzarek, not necessarily evil. Niv Mizzet, kind of evil. It comes and goes. So I thought that was like a very good thought for Ash, because also like these are the kind of cards that either like you do something smart or you go boom, which is kind of. I feel like that's in line.
No, these are super cool.
These are really cool. I like all the flavor text on them.
Troublesome transportation. I didn't know Alan's bile was that color consistency. Thank you, Ash. Diligent note keeper.
Inquisitive owlet.
The flavor text on Bind Sliver is great. As Ash raises his talon, his eyes quickly morph into the spinning hands of a clock. The pirate's time was up.
That's actually an insanely good card. 2 cost for a -1/1, and if it kills them, you draw a card. That's really good.
Yeah, that's a really good value.
Ash glared up at the Dictomancer without even getting up. He launched a wave of beams that caught the wizard off guard. Shit! I thought you were dead!
The Dictomancer thinking Ash is dead off of a kick to the balls is one of the funniest things happening.
Shit! I thought you were dead!
Crystal token.
That's my best Dictomancer.
Shit, I thought you were dead!
Shit! I thought you were dead!
Holy fuck, dude!
God damn it. Fucking ceasefire, the flavor text. I'm so mad about it.
Fucking got me and you, goddamn.
First of all,
Alistair, please drop the shit Pirate Disguise. Jennifer, please stop talking in general. That's the call from the show.
Jennifer did some good talking this session, all right?
Yeah, oh no, Junver was making very valid points and chasing a wizard in quotation marks. Ash, Chiron, and Thea danced through the empty streets trying to catch up to the Dictomancer before he could escape. Hell yeah. These are awesome. Again,
great.
And potentially in the very near future, or near-ish future, Will Ben and us will be doing a stream showcasing these Magic the Gathering cards, which would be really, really cool. So
I'm gonna whoop Zach's ass.
I'm sure Chris will, or Will Ben. We'll see. But thank you very much, Will Ben. These are very, very cool. And everybody who's made art for them as well. Tune RL with the littlest win. Yo!
I love this.
Oh my god!
It's Little Turd! Little Turd!
Wow, it is. This is literally like Marcel the Shell if
Yes!
they will win the turtle.
Marcel the Shell with bandana on.
Without, yeah, there you go.
This is so good. I love this.
So good.
Don't talk to me or my daughter ever. I actually miss those memes. There's not enough of those anymore.
It's so good. Constellation Oldest Dream with After Iska Bird sent in a song last time. I remembered I used to write lyrics and make up melodies, and it led me to this anime opening type style song. Sorry about the bad audio quality. I'm recovering from an illness. My voice is not the best. 1, a 2, a 3.
There's not a star to be found tonight.
I gotta raise this.
Yeah.
Maybe it's the clouds or just my eyes. The world's turning foggy before my sight. My legs fight to find the strength to rise. The wind keeps trying to push me away, but I'll keep running towards the distant sun. I don't know if I'll live to see the next day, but I'll keep pushing till the battle's won. World I love is a lost dream, a sight that only I'll see. It shines, but only in my memories. The people I love are fading. I still stand here waiting with each dawn. I can feel everything changing. There is no way to make up for the lost time. So until I see you again, I'll have to be fine.
Yeah.
I'm immediately tempted to put music behind this. I don't have time for this.
That's so good.
I don't know if they're in chat. Constellational Stream. Is this from Marin's perspective, or is this from one of our characters' perspective?
Ooh, very good question, actually.
Oh,
I love this.
I'm curious to get a response whenever this goes live on YouTube.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Thank you.
If you're watching live, let us know. But otherwise, yeah, this is really, really great. Hell yeah.
Getting music's always lit.
I know, it's so good. Some schmuck named Watch Saving Throw gifted this fucking pixel art of Alistair.
You like that?
It is very good. I
With
appreciate
also
this a lot.
sonohead.png. That's just the head.
Yeah, no.
That's the old head before I fixed it. So it's like way worse. I just like that. It's just good.
No, I mean, listen, I tuned into the stream where you did both of the heads, and I was like, oh, I mean, it's like you don't change much, but like with pixel art, like it changes so much. It's fucking crazy.
It's all shading.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just fucking around with pixel art. There'll be more of the cast eventually.
No, it's awesome.
Constellational
Stream
Stream got back to us in Twitch chat. It was definitely thinking of it from Marin's point.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah. That's awesome. And hey, Chris, this is also pretty good.
Thanks, dog.
I love this. Genuinely, I'm a fucking sucker for pixel art, and the fact that you literally have been working on this genuinely a large amount of time is like very impressive, because I know how much shit you do in your real life. Ty with I'm still so far behind. I hope that there won't be an egg on my face for and a quarter of the party is dead.
Nobody's died.
So far.
Yo,
Big Junver, let's go!
Junver.
Unless you count Denver leaving the plane, because he did do that for like a split second, but then he came back.
He came back. That's all right.
Biblically accurate Junvers.
Oh, yo, I love this Chiron.
Oh yeah, that's
Dope as
good.
hell.
I believe specifically this is an RLA's dream.
I would
Because
believe
he was
that.
the one that deduced that the potion was a memory wipe poison. And it's got like the green magic going on.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah.
Very, very cool. Lo-fi Ash.
Lo-fi Ash to chill and study art. Deep Arcana too.
That's so good. I love that. And then, fucking Eldritch God.
Space time.
Yeah, Eldritch God win.
You better not be contemplating your fucking orb when I go.
Me.
I'm always
orb, not a
contemplating my
normal
orb.
As you should be.
Pondering my orb.
Oh, pondering. Thank you. Yeah, whatever.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. Thank you, Ty. Constellation will stream as well with concept every time Wynn uses wild shape. It's a magical girl transformation. Fuck yes.
That's canon. Yeah, that's canon.
Fuck yes.
That's canon and not just for wild shape. That's all transformations.
Yes. If your transformation isn't a magical girl transformation, you're not doing it
do I
right.
do that every time I get big? Fuck yes.
Oh fuck! I didn't think about that, but the answer is yes.
Yeah,
the answer is yes. It's so good. Lady Lockhart with here's a little doodle of Ash in my chibi style. I hope you like it. I got pretty into saving throw recently, and I'm still catching up. I hope you have a good stream, and remember, watch saving throw.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'm a sucker for what do you call it? The
Like chibi?
stained glass window aesthetics.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, stained glasses.
I blame Kingdom Hearts.
I was gonna say you
I was
became
gonna
part
say
of
this is a dive to the heart.
No, this is so good.
Real quick, actually,
Chiron's or Ash's dive to the heart.
pop to the bottom of the current art deck. They updated this with a slightly different color palette.
Oh shit. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Hell yeah. Very, very
I
clean.
do like that ever so slightly better.
Also, shout out to Panic Pang in the chat saying, "Damn, I can't draw Sailor Moon Genver in like 30 seconds, guys."
And you don't have to.
This is so good, Lady Lockhart.
That's nice.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
thank you so much.
I love this.
It's okay. I didn't think so.
I don't know if this is your first saving throw art, but if it is, thank you.
I believe it is, actually.
Fuck yeah.
This is awesome. Hey, our resident AO3 artist, Plethora of Penguins, was here is my take on the next conversation between Darmay and Vessler. May have been after she returns to the guild. We don't really hear from Darmay about how she feels about being bait for Vessler's or about Vessler's part in it, but the two of them seemed to be working in sync when they showed up in Junk's Holler, so I settled on her not being happy about the situation, that when the dust settles on everything, she's not actually upset with Vessler, and just wants things between them and in general to go back to normal as fast as possible.
We'll get closure on that exact thing next intermission.
Oh, hell yeah.
And yeah,
Thank you for actually reminding me, because I almost forgot that I need to make sure that gets included next time, because it's timely.
Yeah. Again, genuinely, dog bless you so much. The idea that we have fucking
sick that we have an
AO3
category.
and the account name is Rontmar's Library. Are you kidding me? That's so good. I love this so much. Hell yes.
The closest my wife will get to watching Saving Throw.
My wife.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you so much, Plethora of Penguins. Thanatos with my art app refuses to work right now, so I have some pencil sketches. I wanted to draw them all smiling. They deserve a bit of happiness, plus Ash being in the worst trouble he's ever been. Yo.
Tell me the nature of the universe. I don't think that's what's happening.
I can't believe Ash got really high in college.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that so much.
Look, some very well-intentioned, maybe not well-intentioned drug dealers told me this would be helpful.
Also, I genuinely love the Chiron shadowed out face look. It's really really good.
good.
And the self-insert
comment. My God, the hell was so hard to draw.
Yeah, goddamn.
When I was doing the pixel art thing, I was like, I'm doing Jumper fucking last.
I tuned in enough to hear that.
That's really funny.
The beard I'm not worried about. It's the goddamn everything else.
That's so funny. And Jason's story was very Chiron coded. Holy shit, it was.
You will die eventually. Not today, though. You just have a cold.
6-year-old.
Not today.
Don't worry, 6-year-old. Death is inevitable.
And now I am happy.
Now I am happy. Oh my God.
Chiron gives me big, positive Shishio vibes, which is I like a lot.
Wow. Hell yeah. Oh my God. Amazing. Thank you, Thanatos. TNRL with wink rejected. Yo.
That's as a concept, rejecting a wink is fucking awesome.
So funny. So incredibly good.
every time Alistar wants to do a wink, you need to do a deck save for Chiron.
Then you wink fast enough.
Very similar to in the Slay the Princess stream, we got Santa Claus's boss, God.
Yes.
I'm gonna try to work rejecting winks into more things.
It's really good. It's 10 out of 10.
That's good.
Thank you, TNRL. And Chrono Wizard with some sketches for the stream, Miss Saving Throw, and this stream. So it was interesting with the interrogation and the negotiation, too. Drew Gyro eating a gyro. Yo.
Also, hey, Go-Go Zeppeli, when you eventually watch it, if it's Gyro, I'm going to lose it.
Yeah, no, we're so sorry if it is. Philo with post-rat symptoms. Alistair's handshake with the captain and more. Looking forward to the resolution next time too.
Do you have any cheese, young man?
He's not still rat, right? Right?
He's always kind of a rat.
Yeah.
When will I die?
Shall we strike a deal?
Yo, welcome aboard.
No, he's saying that to you, I think.
You're right.
What? I forget his voice. Welcome aboard.
Verily. Oh.
Is that a One Piece?
Yeah, that's absolutely a One Piece
It
reference.
is. Holy shit. Fucking roll.
I'm pretty
for
sure that's
intimidation.
Luffy on the left
Yo.
and something Zoro on the right. I forget.
The idea of like, yeah, sitting across from Ash and Chiron's just like fucking
the stab,
Batmaning behind him.
the doing the like what do they call the blade where you like try to stab in between your hands?
I was thinking about that when he did it.
Liar's knives.
Yeah, that's not.
No,
that's what I was thinking,
five
too.
finger Freddy.
That's not
Something.
Already got
Five finger fillet. Five finger fillet.
But Chiron doing that with a syringe is fucking crazy, bro. I love that. I love it so
I think
much.
it's also just a thumb knife or something like that too. But
I think it's the thing. Freddy got fingered.
Yeah.
The knife game, pin finger, nerve, bishop, 5-finger fillet, or chicken. It's a game,
Okay.
right?
There's a lot of, yeah, I think there's a lot of names, but that's, yeah, hell yeah. That's so good. I love this.
I was thinking the same thing when I was doing it. I was gonna try to do it right between his fingers. Yeah.
He's down for a lot of weird shit. That ain't one of them, Chief.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hey, at
Oh.
least Ash had the
he
chair.
said a lot of illicit substances
Ash-
while trying to find meaning in the world.
Ash had the chair turned around too. Was the important part. So.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, it is in there.
Yeah.
Yes.
Good.
Wow.
Good.
Incredible. Shout out to that Flash game, though. We'll say that. Hell yeah, Chrono Wizard, and hell yeah, everybody else. Thank you as always for submitting shit, because this obviously is like one of the most like personal to our heart series that we do on the channel, especially for Chris. And
It's not one of for me. It is the most.
yeah, and the fact that
Hey, I love Slay the Princess and all, but I didn't write it.
and obviously like having so many people who are so dedicated to this is it's crazy. It's awesome. It's amazing.
It's awesome.
So thank you all so much. We'll be back hopefully within an actual month this time. We'll see. You're all the best. We love you so much. Have a great night. A ding ding ding.
Bye.